Hello everyone and welcome back to SAT Math Tutoring with Rin. So today will be the continuation of the first practice test, second math module, and today we'll be doing specifically questions number 11 and 12. So both questions are relatively straightforward and short, so I feel like we can get them done quickly in just one video. So why not get started on the first question, right? Question number 11. Okay, so let's read it. Question number 11. Which expression is equivalent to 7x cubed plus 7x minus 6x cubed minus 3x? Okay, so what they want us to do is to simplify the simplified version of the expression given. So what we can do first is actually take out the parentheses. So for the first part of the expression, 7x cubed plus 7x, we can just simply bring that down. That part does not change at all. What changes is the second part, the 6x cubed minus 3x. The reason why it changes is because of this subtraction sign. Since there's a subtraction sign here, then before the set of parentheses, that means that whatever is in the parentheses will be changed to the opposite sign. So the 6x cubed, which is originally positive, but it'll become negative when you take it out of the parentheses. So let's write that down. Negative 6x cubed. Now, the negative 3x, originally negative, but because of the subtraction sign, it will become the opposite. So, positive 3x. Now, you only flip the sign when there's a subtraction sign. If it was addition, then it will stay completely the same, even when you take it out of the parentheses. But since, there's a subtraction sign, you will have to flip the signs of these two, right? Okay, so what we can do next is actually combine the like terms. So this 7x cubed and this negative 6x cubed both have the x cubed in it. So they can be combined into one. So 7x cubed minus 6x cubed will give you, x cubed, because 7 minus 6 is 1. Okay, what's left is the 7x and the 3x. You just add them together, so 7 plus 3 equals 10. So 10x plus 10x. So this is what you're left with. X cubed plus 10x, which is your answer. So when you look at your answer choices, that means that the answer has to be A. And just like that, very straightforward. You take out the parentheses, and by doing so, you flip the sign of the 6x cubed and the 3x because of the presence of the subtraction sign. Remember, you don't flip the sign if it's addition, but you do if it's subtraction. So, and then once you do that, you combine the like terms, and you're left with x cubed plus 10x. So your answer is A. Just like that, very straightforward. So let's go quickly to the second question of the video, which is question number 12. Okay, so question number 12. The function p is defined by p of n equals 9n cubed. What is the value of n when p of n is equal to 72? Okay, so they provide us with two terms, right? 9n cubed and 72. Since p of n is equal to both 9n cubed and 72, that means that 9n cubed has to be equal to 72. So let's write that down. 9n cubed has to be equal to 72 because both of them are equal to p of n. So what we can do first is take out this coefficient, the 9. We can do that by dividing by 9 on both sides. So by dividing by 9 on both sides, this is crossed out, leaving just n cubed equals 72 over 9, which is 8. So let's write down 8. So n cubed equals 8. But this is not our answer. Our answer is not D, because what they're asking us is to find the value of just one n. This is n cubed, in other words, n times n times n. We just need to find the value of just one of them. So what we can do is find the cubic root. The cubic root will cancel out with the cubic, with the square, with the cubic sign. So 3. This 3 and the cubic root will cancel out, leaving just the n. And the cubic root of 8 is 2. We know it's 2 because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, right? 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So that means that the cubic root of 8 is 2. So when we look at our answer choices, our answer has to be A, 2. And just like that, you are one question closer to finishing the SAT math. And I feel like this question was also relatively straightforward. All you had to do was, get the two expressions, make it equal to each other, isolate the variable, and then find the value of just one n by using the square root. Not the square root, the cubic root.